you reading?
I'm reading this cool TV book thing.
Television magazine.
Television magazine. The only reason I picked up is because I saw this little picture of Battle Fever J. I used to watch that.
Rocks.
Yeah.
Can you name everybody on that cover?
J, this is the flavor of Ultraman. Which
It's
one?
Ultraman 80.
Okay, Mechagodzilla, Godzilla, Kamen Rider S?
Stronger.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Who's that? Lupin?
Yep.
Lupin the Third. And more Godzilla.
I think you did it.
No.
No.
You think you missed Superman?
Oh,
you missed
you're
Superman.
right, I missed Superman. Shit, but yeah, obviously I'm more than Lantern guy.
Rock on.
Stands to reason.
So, we haven't changed clothes in 3 weeks.
No, actually.
Oh,
And
shot these
yeah,
on.
it's on.
Oh,
this
I
is
had no
Dave.
clue.
Say hi to Dave.
Negro Dave,
Hello.
one of the
I
excellent.
thought we were in between takes.
No, we're talking. This is it.
Christ.
You're on, man.
Like, how do I get away now?
He's growing the beard because of writer's strike.
Yeah, he's going on strike.
Solidarity with Letterman and Conan. Alright, so I'm Josh.
I'm Adam.
And we're going to talk about Toy Fair.
Oh, wait, I think something's ready in the
Well,
microwave.
something's ready in the microwave.
Oh, here comes Sanjeev.
Rock on.
Sanjeev's too cool to be on the show.
What y'all doing?
We're taping.
Yeah, we're talking about Toy Fair. You got it?
Alright.
Alright.
Sounds kind of cool.
Alright.
Alright.
So, Toy Fair, February 17th through the 20th?
Yes, officially.
It's Sunday through Wednesday.
Wednesday. Sunday, 3 days.
Right.
International Toy
That's
Fair.
4 days.
4 days. Yeah.
Sunday, Monday,
Sunday.
Tuesday.
17, 18, 19,
I can
20.
count.
Yeah.
As long as it fits on one hand.
For
Hi,
you.
Sanjeev.
So, this is industry only and media, and because we run a nerdy fan site, we get to go.
We're big
Technically,
shots.
I get to be a toy journalist.
Right. Yeah. So we get to meet with all the companies, and like, what are we expecting to see at Toy Fair this year?
Well, I got a couple things. You know, last year the big thing everybody walked away from was the peek at the Transformers movie toys. We did get to see those back in February, but they swore us to silence and couldn't really show much.
Right.
And this year, I'm fairly confident that Hasbro's going to be inundating us with their new line of high-end collectibles. They kind of got the license that Master Replica lost, so we're going to probably see a whole bunch of Star Wars stuff that's going to cost way too much money. Probably a heavy push on Transformers
Will we
again.
see the new Cloverfield that they're already...
Yeah, they're already
You know, I'd like
pimping
to
them.
get a
I
look
hope
at that.
so. I hope so, because if they're hoping that people are going to plug down $100 for a toy they haven't been able to see yet,
For a monster you barely saw in the movie.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
my guess is it'll be there, but there won't be photos allowed. Because the movie is still theatrical,
Yeah, that's
and
right.
kind of the gist of the movie is what does the movie look like, and what does the monster look like.
And, you know, you do see it,
Sounds
but
like that a
it
little
happens
bit.
quickly, and you know.
I don't know, what do you think, $100 for that? Like, it's what, they said it's 14 inches
yeah,
long.
Apparently it's going to have like the little, well, you know, I don't know who haven't seen it, I don't want to give any
Spoiler
spoilers away,
alert.
but
It's
you
going to
know,
have, yes.
Spoiler alert!
Spoiler alert!
If we had a budget, we'd be running something on the bottom of the screen.
Right.
Alright, so,
Some of the little monsters that are in the film.
Right.
I don't know, nice that they even had a building or something.
yeah, it'd be cool. I'm sure it'd be articulated. You know, it said it had, alright, the press release said 70 points of articulation.
That sounds like almost too much.
Yeah.
You know?
That sounds like something that's just
Considering what
gonna-
the monster looked like from what we saw.
My guess is most of that's going to be in the tail.
Maybe.
You know, maybe just be like a series of ball joints on the tail or something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah, looking forward to that. I think that one of the big things people are going to come out of this is the new Star Wars TV series.
Yeah, the
That-
Clone Wars cartoon.
Well, there's two things. There's the TV series, and then there's Force Unleashed.
Yes, Force Unleashed, they're probably going to
Which we saw at last year's Toy Fair, and they didn't hit the shelves all year, and
Well,
yeah,
you know,
now we might see the real deal.
And that's interesting. Yeah, we're not going to really get into the video game thing, but that is a game I'm actually looking forward to.
Right.
The thing with Star Wars games is they're either really, really, really great, or they really, really, really suck. There isn't much in between.
Now, the team that did, I didn't play it, but Knights of the Republic.
No, Star Wars Galaxies. The team that worked on Star Wars Galaxies is working on Force Unleashed.
No, but what I was going to say is the team that worked on Knights of the Republic isn't part of this equation anymore. It's like I said, it's now the Galaxies team.
Yeah, no, this is kind of a whole new team.
Which I've heard that was a really good game. I just never played.
Yeah, well, you know, I've been known to spend way too much time having.
Dave doesn't
I was
play
going to
video
say,
games.
you're going to lose me on video games.
No,
Right.
but, you know,
So, all right,
So there was a big push in that last year, and the game was supposed to be out in the fall. Got pushed back.
So no toys.
Yeah, so no toys. So now I'm thinking to do the summer, which is a good sign for video game development that they're not rushing it out.
How
So-
about Transformers Animated? The new kind of cartoony designs. You know, you don't go for them. The show is terrible.
That's what I've heard. I haven't even bothered.
Have you guys seen the show?
Have you?
No, it's not good. I mean, I'm not a diehard Transformers fan, you know, but I definitely, it's like play school, you know, it's like Teen Titans for Transformers. And although Teen Titans is really excellent, doesn't go over, I think, really well. The animation's pretty poor. The only saving grace of the show is some of the character designs in toy form. In the show, they look kind of terrible. Okay. But you look at some of the vehicles, this one is this big, bulky, kind of olive green armored car.
Yeah, it's Iron. Isn't that Ironhide? Yeah,
I don't know, but it looks really great. So I'm really curious to see some of these. I mean, some of them are hitting stores now, but I've just never seen them. Yeah. I'm looking forward to see that in the next wave. Okay. Maybe what they're doing with movie toys. Yeah. Because they're putting out toys based on designs from the movie that weren't in the movie, you know. Yeah.
Well, they've been doing that for a while. What I've been seeing nothing of lately is bloody repaints of the toys a bunch of people bought already the first time around, right. But this time they're doing a better paint job. It's like, well, isn't that kind of a double dip to the collectors? But
some people will buy it, you know.
Yeah, this is true. They go flocking.
So what else we got of robot interest nerds? Toynami. Toynami's coming up.
Are we raking them over the coals? Have they done anything worth talking about lately?
Well, there's the eternal wait for the Cyclones,
the
Beta Fighter, Shadow Alpha Fighter. I don't think
we still haven't seen anything from the Shadow Chronicles. Matter of fact, I don't think we've seen anything besides like Bleach and Naruto figures, basically.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know what? Their bread and butter right now, I think, is that skeleton animals line. You know, and it's not my cup of tea, but it sells like crazy.
And that's what I've heard. Yeah.
And are there going to be women at this thing?
There are some, yes.
But generally no.
Yeah.
You never send me anything good, man.
I sent you to Comic-Con.
Yeah, there are lots of scantily clad women there, from what I heard.
The chick in the Batgirl suit.
The one-legged girl from Grindhouse.
Yeah.
She seemed to be popular with a lot of boys.
Yeah, I'll be seeing him.
All right. Yeah. So,
Toy Fair is not known for its.
Right. We saw the prototype of the Cyclone last year.
Yeah.
Looked nice,
but
still hasn't been on the store.
Oh
yeah, they also came out with the Voltron sneakers. You buy a pair of sneakers that are you buy a pair of sneakers that are colored like a Voltron lion,
and you get that color.
Yeah, line. And they're like $100. They're like $100 for the pair of sneakers in a line. So to get the whole 5 lines, you have to spend like $500.
Yeah.
And they're essentially the masterpiece lines, but
plastic. Yeah.
If you're a sneaker guy, you're not watching this.
Yeah. Let me back to
for the toy fan. There's no incentive for me to get a lesser version of a toy I already own and sneakers that I'll never ever wear.
Exactly. And ironically, George Soon.
Yeah.
Very nice fellow, very passionate collector. Enjoyed talking with him. I had suggested he do a set of figures of the Voltron Force.
Yeah.
I know I'd
say that. They did the little block guys.
Yeah, well that's not what I'm talking. You should give me like figures. I want no little eyeball.
You want a little articulated hunk?
Yeah, I want a hunk. I want a pig. I want a Keith. I want a Sven.
So
I want a princess. So and I asked for that, and he kind of laughed at me. And instead we got.
Like I'm laughing at you. Yeah. But it's better than sneakers, I suppose.
Yeah, and instead we got Voltron sneakers.
So let's hope we see some good news about the Cyclones this year. I'm looking forward to them. There's a very crowded field. Which must be tough for them because
they were way ahead.
They were way ahead of it, and they were like, this is a great thing. We're really, it's something that hasn't been done that fans have been clamoring for. And then 3 other companies announce it, and I think 2 of them will beat them to the punch. The market.
Yeah.
So let's hope they come out and they're good quality. I'm looking forward to that.
And ironically, it's they've been doing a slew of stuff. I know they had a deal with Aoshima. They just came out with the Alpha Fighters recently.
Yeah.
Word has been they've been plagued with quality control issues.
Yeah.
Honestly,
rumor has it that the beta was scrapped
because of it.
Because Aoshima's handling.
So, well, definitely, I'm definitely curious to see what they got to say and what's going on, and fingers crossed.
Who else we got? Sideshow.
Sideshow.
Not there.
Yeah, what's up with Sideshow now?
Sideshow used to have the best setup at Toy Fair. They took up like the equivalent of a city block on the Javits Center, and they had these great glass cases, and they would always come up to you and give you the walkthrough of everything, everyone would just go gaga over it.
Yeah.
And now they're doing just an online thing. Too much resources. And I'm hearing that a lot.
Yeah.
You know, companies that we'd visit a lot in the past, like say Yamato USA,
Yeah.
hasn't been at Toy Fair for the past couple of years because it's just
I haven't had a chance.
it's you know, it's the return versus investment to lug a West Coast company out to New York and set up it, and it's just they don't get the business from it, so they don't.
That's true too. And it's like kind of catch-22 for us, although we do have some interest in domestic stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The majority of what we're really kind of into these days isn't provided by most of the domestic makers.
Mm-hmm.
You know, other than the off thing that happens to catch our eye. Why are we covering Winterfest at this point?
Because I don't have a plane ticket to
Oh,
Japan.
that's right. Yeah, that's right. Okay,
Yeah.
all right. But you know, Kyoto, obviously. Revolve,
Yeah, organic hobby always has a nice display. They usually have the upcoming Revoltex. In the past, they've given us sneak peeks of things that were in the pipeline that haven't been announced yet. But unfortunately, a lot of it is like, don't tell anybody about this.
Yeah, so we get, that is the downside to this. You do get to see some really cool stuff, but unfortunately, they don't let you talk about it.
Right.
And if you want to continue to have them show you the cool stuff, you honor that. So you know, sorry guys.
Who else, you guys? Who else
Kota
we look forward to? Kota Bakuya will be there.
Bakuya.
They will have Final Fantasy stuff like crazy.
Yeah.
They will have
They've got a ton of bunch of Star Wars stuff.
Well, they'll have the Star Wars
that X-wing.
the artifacts. Well, yeah, we'll get to that X-wing, but they're coming out. They have these cool bounty hunter ones, 1/7 scale, and each of the bounty hunters in Empire will have their pretty nice designs, and they all have a little base that
interconnects.
Right, but each also comes with an extra part that'll build Vader, so you'll have a unique Vader in the middle and all the figures around it. That is, I'm looking forward to. I hope to have that whole setup. Just
so we can see it.
Oh my God, that's going to be awesome. And the X-wing.
Yes, that's really got me curious. Now, that's like almost, from what I understand, if I understand correctly, is that more of like a trading kit type of?
Here's the deal. In Japan, they released a series of trading kits.
Yeah.
Each one had a part of an X-wing. And the X-wing you could take apart and see like a cutaway, so you could open up the nose cone and see the proton torpedoes or wherever they
so you kind of, like like those cutaway books that you see real popular these days. It's kind of like one of those.
Right, exactly. And when you collected all the sets, you would have a full X-wing, a little diorama, things like that.
Yeah.
Well, as far as I know, rumor is that they're bringing this over here, but they're selling it as a set, so you won't need to chase down the pieces. It'll just come as one set that you basically put together.
Okay.
It looks awesome.
Yeah, it does. It looks really, really sharp.
So I would look forward for that.
Will Atticus be there?
Atticus will be there.
The Dagobah, are they still working on that?
Yeah, you never know. I
I'd
think they're still releasing figures for that Death Star set. So they strike me as craftsmen there. So I'm sure they're not rushing.
My God, that'd be so awesome.
Yeah.
I love admission.
That.
One of the coolest things I saw last year was that Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, that Millennium Falcon cut with Atticus. It was fantastic.
Completely in scale and proper proportions to a 3 1/4 figure. I would have lost my mind if I was 8 and I got that. It was like that was the Millennium Falcon toy.
If you were 8 and you got that, you'd have a whole different lifestyle.
Oh my! I would have been the cool kid on the block. There's no doubt about it. So.
Let's see. We got Mattel. What does Mattel have going on? Usually,
superheroes. They've got Naruto, Avatar.
Yes.
Although it really seemed like they really.
Avatar is actually, believe it or not, under the Fisher-Price banner, but Fisher-Price is owned by Mattel.
Gotcha.
So I asked for a separate tour. In addition to what we see for the boys line for Mattel, we're going to see Avatar, Planet Heroes, and Imaginext.
Okay.
And the only reason Imaginext is
Imaginext has been cool. His boys.
Yeah, my kids love it, and they, as an adult, they're just awesome. They have this whale with a skull on its side that shoots a missile and dinosaurs, and it's really
they roar.
The kid in me just loves it, and my kids love it, so I'm like, I gotta see
they're definitely toys I would have just flipped over as a kid. So his kids are lucky.
Yeah.
They got a good childhood going.
Yeah, should we, Lego, we have a Lego party.
Yeah, we're going to a Lego party.
We'll see Star Wars Lego. I'm going to look up our itinerary. So we can talk about all the people
we got a new banner on the site. I haven't been on the site today. So
yeah,
cool.
Speed Racer.
Speed Racer.
Robbie Musso.
Robbie, you rock.
You could see that. We've been using Google Docs. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I thought it was a very easy way for us.
Talk while I'm doing this because it's a big deal.
All right, I'm going to talk while we're doing this. So last year was my first year at Toy Fair, and I got to say it was quite an experience, but I definitely was a little overwhelmed. You don't know what to expect. You go down thinking you're going to do all this crazy stuff, and the reality is you spend the day walking around, your feet are exhausted.
People who have nothing to do with what you do throwing themselves at you.
Absolutely.
You want to see our new pillow buddies?
No.
No,
not really.
No. Action figures.
No. Yeah, they do.
Urban Alley.
Yeah, I'm not. You know, I'm real mixed in that whole urban toy design thing. You know, so to speak. It's.
Oh, that's calendar. That goes.
I don't really. I'm not really sure. I buy into that whole thing. You know, if something's really, really well done, but more often than not, I look at a lot of those.
I wish we had more representation from the new kaiju stuff.
Yes.
I wish we'd see Max Toy there. I wish we'd see Gargamel, Dream Rocket, Super 7. I wish that presence was there.
But they don't.
But we get things like Dunnies and Mugs.
Yeah.
And I just don't feel that, you know?
Yeah.
Let's see,
So what we got?
Mega Brands, Mega Blocks.
Yes. Well, I haven't had a chance to really play with a whole lot, but I know I've seen your reviews.
Those little creatures, they have a thing called Plasmaverse.
Yeah.
They're little jointed figures that are interchangeable. And in the past they've done dragons and dinosaurs and robots even. They just put out like a ghoul set that has like a mummy and a skeleton.
Nice.
It's awesome.
Zombie,
yeah. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what they have planned for those lines. Underground Toys, Doctor Who toys.
Yes, this will be actually our first chance getting to talk to them, so I'm definitely curious to check their brand.
Doctor Who is awesome. The UK Toy Fair happened like last week, and they're showing Series 4 toys, but they can't talk about them.
Yeah.
They can't take pictures and they can't talk about them.
Well, it makes sense. It's probably.
But my guess is the embargo is until the US Toy Fair.
Yeah.
So it's a good chance that we'll be able to do that. Because in the past, Underground Toys have just been in an aisle. Yeah. It's not like it's a showroom that's, you know, cordoned off and, you know.
Yeah.
Bandai.
Bandai.
We're forgetting Bandai America.
No, we're not. They're on the list.
Well, I know. We're
going to get there.
All right. So, Bandai's got some interesting things this year. The new Power Ranger series is called Jungle Fury.
I think so.
Yeah, and it's from Geki Ranger, which is the ending series now in Japan, if it's not over yet. And from what I've seen, they look like the same toys. After the last season's kind of fiasco where they redesigned the toys and the fans went apeshit, this seems like they went, oh, all right.
All right, we get the point.
Yeah,
maybe,
the action figures look good.
Yeah.
They had a couple of new lines. They got Digimon back.
Okay, I know there was. I do not. Forgive me. I don't remember the name of it, but we saw the prototypes for a line of figures that I don't think materialized.
No,
last
it
year.
never
They
had.
had like cool mecha type of look.
Yeah, those transforming things, they never happened, unfortunately.
So
looking forward to Bandai. They're always good to us, and we're looking forward to seeing what they have.
Absolutely.
Hopefully there'll be some surprises.
Yeah.
And also, we're just going to screw around in New York City. We're going to hit the toy stores.
Yep.
We might. Do you know about the Korean toy exhibit?
No. Yes, I saw something.
I want to try to hit that.
All right, fair enough.
We'll hit that. We'll hang out with the nerds.
Yep.
Dave and Sanjeev will be there. There'll be a diamond party. We're going to crash. Onell Design, Beantown Toys. We're going to be tearing the city apart with those guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
Look out for the big, tall, crazy bastard.
In the short.
Yeah, wearing shorts in January, February.
I used to do the same thing, man, back in the day. Remember that?
So we're looking forward to it. We'll have coverage up a
Absolutely.
couple days after it's over. You know, we'll be a little like, it's not jet lag, it's like Toy Fair lag.
Yeah, Toy Fair. I mean, honestly, you're spending the whole day walking, and as much as you go down with the impression that I'm going to post live from there, the reality is by the end of the day, you are exhausted.
And there are a couple sites that do that. They send a bunch of people, they send them out to an appointment, they run back to the hotel room,
but they're a crew of 5 or 6 people.
Yeah.
It's just Josh and I.
And we'll cover cooler stuff.
Yeah, you know, and if there's anything absolutely like time sensitive, trust me, we'll have photos up and we'll do what we can. You know, but otherwise, I'm gonna try and do a lot more video this year, and who knows, we're gonna try and have fun along the way.
We'll
So
have a Toy Fair special.
it will be entertaining at the very least.
All right, so we won't see you at Toy Fair because you can't go.
You can't go. Only cool kids can go.
Right.
But we're gonna share it with you as much as we can. So, till then, I'm Adam.
I'm Josh.
Bye.
CollectionDX.com.
Go there.
Join. Leave comments.
Yes.
Woo!
Thank you.